Yells!
Hello everyone, Scott here from ClassicElite.com with a review of Rayman Origins for the PC. This is a beautiful game and it's also really fun, so I'm happy to see it finally released on this platform. I've played it a little bit before and I've loved it, but by the time that I actually played it, I saw that it was already confirmed for the PC, so I decided to hold off. Now, I picked this up on release day at Gamersgate.com and I'm playing it right now on maxed out settings with my Doghouse gaming rig. Now, as you can see, Rayman Origins is a 2D side-scrolling platformer that was developed and published by Ubisoft. When I was a kid, watching the evolution from Nintendo to Super Nintendo, this is what I imagined games would evolve into. Beautiful scenery, live instruments and the music, but then the 3D revolution happened and games like this aren't all that common anymore, especially not ones this good. In Rayman Origins, you have 6 different environments or worlds that you can get through to beat the game. Now, there's a total of 66 levels that you can eventually play, including a 7th unlockable world. Now, this didn't really sound like a lot to me, but don't worry, these levels are not short and they really mix up the gameplay mechanics that require you to advance. You gain abilities as you rescue a fairy named Batilla or Batia and her sisters. Some of the abilities that you'll get are running up walls, gliding in mid-air with like a helicopter mechanic, swimming, and also shrinking down to size to be able to reach new areas. You'll also see shmup levels, which is fantastic. I'm a big fan of that genre, so when Rayman jumped into his mosquito for a level, I loved it. One of the best features of this game is the ability to do 4-person co-op. It's really well executed, and because of the ability for pop-in and pop-out controls, someone can just walk in the room and just play with you. It's awesome, and it does work really well. The biggest drawback so far is that there's no online co-op, as far as I can tell, and I'll just have to keep my fingers crossed that this does become available. Now, the object of each level is to find the cage at the end to release Electoons that are imprisoned. Most levels also have additional hidden cages that you definitely want to search for because this is how you're going to eventually unlock more levels. Rayman's version of coins or rings are lums, and you'll want to collect as many of these because you'll see goals that you'll want to obtain at the end of each level. The controls in this game are very good, and in the PC version they're highly customizable, so any gamepad should work for you. You'll recognize a lot of traditional 2D platforming conventions in this game, and I mean a lot. But they really nailed the balance of all these features, and this game is just so much fun to play. I'm constantly being reminded of the best of platforming games that I've ever played, and somehow they made this feel fresh. I don't feel like they just crammed every idea that they had into this game. Something that was really hit and miss for me was the music. At times it's great, and it fits the levels perfectly. Sometimes I felt like it was maybe a little misplaced, for example, having too happy of a tone in a dark cave, and sometimes there would be none at all. However, when it comes to the sound effects in this game, they're incredible and do a great job of adding to the feel. So, overall the soundtrack is fantastic, it just was a little spotty for me. Well, with all that being said, I highly recommend that you pick up Rayman Origins. I personally have really liked the PC version, but it sounds like you can't miss with any of the versions that are out so far. On the release day, the game was $30, but if you're not absolutely itching to play it on PC like I was, I'll keep an eye out for it and check out the demo. Gamersgate always has incredible deals, so I wouldn't be surprised to see this available on a great sale down the road. If you enjoyed this video, please listen to our gaming podcast at ClassicElite.com. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter. Thanks a lot for watching.